Push me to the edge, but I stay sure. Heard you need a warrior, that's what I came for. Want to pay the cost. Yeah, tell him back down in advance. Staying out the way ain't enough. Even with time in my hands, I learned to move in a rush. Heard the kingdom wasn't need a saving. Brought some warriors in for the clutch. I got Layla encased in my grasp. They ain't gon' heal through those bruises and cuts. Can't get too caught in the past. I fight through the scars when I'm marking the map. Faced with the odds, the guards, the demons, and still put them all in their backs. I only run with immortals. We got a type of fight that ain't gon' never get old. Keep 'em all warriors victorious. I'ma be the last hope, so I can't say no. Got no time to hold my story, gon' be told. I see the danger coming close. It feels like home. I face these pressures on my own. Who else was chose? Who else was born to get them home? Or to find it on the other side of the unknown. It's only right I show you who I'm meant to be. It's meant for me. Long as I got the hands of time, it ain't out my reach. Just look at all that I found, searching for the lost crown, but the journey ain't complete. It's only right I show you who I'm meant to be. Cutting through all of the enemies plotting, that's whether they ready or not. Better get better with time, I can't see an enemy ending the plot. My struggle came with a purpose, now I'm about to turn it down to a birdie. You see I ain't begging off what I'm deserving, I put that on every battle that I fought. I had to play the plight, don't take a chance with me, take advice. Been through the dark times, so I came with a dark side that'll show you the light. See how I rose up, boy the warrior grown up, now we're giving them hope. Keep them all warriors, victorious, putting harm on any enemy that's getting close. So, got no time to hold my story, gon' be told. I see the danger coming close. It feels like home. I face these pressures on my own. Who else was chose? Who else was born to get them home? Or to find it on the other side of the unknown. It's only right I show you who I'm meant to be. It's meant for me. Long as I got the hands of time, it ain't out my reach. Just look at all that I found, searching for the lost crown, but the journey ain't complete. It's only right I show you who I'm meant to be. Walking through the unknown. hamish tell one junkie down. Yeah, such a long journey from my home. Man motive rap cap nimish yeah, cause I'm the hero that they need. Can't waste no time, it's up to me. And look at all that I found. Searching for the lost crown. I'm myself for the corner niece. It's only right I show you who I'm with. I see the danger coming close. Who else is born to get them home? I face these pressures on my own. Even if it's just a dream. I show you who I'm meant to be.
Hello. Okay. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. This is a server. Okay, I've been given the wrong server. Welcome. Today we're going to be streaming Division B match between EQUE and Reformed. It's quite, in my opinion, going to be a decently competitive match. I think both teams have their strengths. I'm going to be co-casting along with Reiner. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. And hopefully we'll have a good match on our hands. I don't think, you can put in your input as well, Reiner, but I don't think this is going to be a wash by either side. I think these teams have their strengths and weaknesses, but I think
yeah, for sure.
We'll for sure be seeing, I think, more of an equal matchup here.
Yeah, both of them have pretty strong lineups. Got the German solid infantry lineup, but as well the RF one is pretty decent, I would say. Archery-wise, I would say equal levels. The Cav, though, it's gonna be interesting to watch from both sides. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
On Cav, what's interesting to me is obviously Bard is going to be doing Cav, which I've heard that he has done Cav in the past previously, but obviously more recently he's more known as being an infantry main and being quite a good IGL. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs. I have seen a few training matches, obviously, of him, and he's been doing quite well. But yeah, We'll have to
Yeah,
see how it's
definitely.
going.
Would be really interesting to see how he will do. I've seen him as well grind a lot. So yeah. He has also the experience from BW, DV as well. So
True.
he has the map knowledge. See his skill now.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch. Do you have any predictions? This is the fun part. Do you have any predictions before we talk about specific players? Do you have an overall prediction of what you think the score might be?
Score? Nah,
Yeah.
man. This is like it's a really hard matchup. I don't know. I cannot predict anything. I can for sure say both sides must be like nervous. Like it's equal, I would say. But the
I think
German
yeah.
inf is stronger. There is no bias.
Yeah,
Like
I think
Julian as well, Nightwing. Yeah,
we've seen very good things from Yulian. Like Nightwing's been doing well. Obviously, Horaz is a very solid inf player. The inf line on that side is good, but I think you can't sleep on Reform's inf either. I think they're not to the same level. However, I think that they still could very well hold these players, and so I'm more interested in at the moment the special classes, which Sharian isn't the best map for Archer, really, in my opinion. I think the most obvious way to play it is to play for Inf. However, it can be done. It has been done before. So it'll be interesting to see if one side brings out their Archer. I would probably give Reformed the advantage when it comes to Archer gameplay. However, I've also heard that they are quite flexible in their players, so who plays Cav might be a bit confusing. DGS is typically an Inf, but I've heard that he can play Cav. Marauder can play, obviously, most people know Marauder. He can play pretty much all three classes. I'm not sure if Gaz is turning up today, but he's obviously a Cav main. So what their actual lineup will be and their strength in their Cav, I think, is going to be the most volatile part of this match and maybe the most interesting. So we'll see how that pans out.
well, that's for sure. I think EQUE as well has a good like I can go infantry. He's not a really bad infantry. I've seen him like top score as well multiple times.
I think when it comes down to the special classes, like I said, I think I would give Reformed a slight advantage, although I think the Cav, like Bard and Fega and Peanut, all three of them have been performing very well. So it'll be interesting to see what they actually pick as their first Cav, and what they decide to go for. And yeah, I think this game is going to come down to how well they can control that. I'm gonna say this might be because this is we do have on the second map, as you can see up there. We haven't really discussed the maps yet, but Khazate versus Britannia. If either side gets around on Khazate, I think this is going to be very, very rough to come back. Britannia is in many ways the massive, massive, massive favourite on that map. So we'll see if they can get some things. I think I would predict most likely. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like 8-6, but I'm gonna give it to Reformed. I think Reformed are gonna win 8-6. That's my prediction at the moment.
See,
I think it's gonna be very close, but I think Reformed are gonna edge it out.
I don't know. I think the play here is the first map. Whoever
Yeah,
wins the
for sure.
first map has the advantage. Like the second map, like the Kuzite, as you said, it's like a 3-0, 3-0. Could be. You never know. We've seen some teams like perform really well on Kuzet. Like we saw
Yeah.
Styx one, for example, use 4 bows. Like they did some crazy shit with Bunny. So who knows, we may see it here as well. I've seen Marauder as an archer in the previous BNL, so he might do something with Yuliana, like 2 archers. I don't know. Could
Yeah.
be interesting to see.
We'll have to see.
But the first map is yeah, it's gonna be the deciding one, I think, because it's like more infantry based. Both sides have good infantry, but yeah, I'll be biased here and would say the EQUE infantry is better.
No, I agree. I think most people looking at that inf lineup will see Julian, and they'll see Horaz, and they'll see the others, and they'll probably agree that it's definitely in their favor. I don't
So
think
I'll
it's.
give you a prediction for the first map. I think it's gonna be 6-4 for EQUE. Oh, what the fuck is that? 6-4. Yeah.
6-4.
No, no,
So
no.
they're gonna play 10 rounds?
No. Sorry.
So you think a6 the other way, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. Okay, so we're sort of betting against each other right now. Okay, I'll take that. Let's have a look.
Have to make it interesting. So, let's see.
Ooh, fuck me, I've just dropped something. That's fine. Right, who wins? EQUE 2 versus. Let's see what the people think. Versus Reformed. You'll have you'll have 2 minutes. Let's start the prediction. Let's see it, boys. Let's see it. What do you think? So map-wise, we have Asharian. As I said before, I think it's a 4-inf map. People can play on the can play Archer. I think it's not as good. Most people would agree. What do you think about the maps and the factions? What do you think? Do you think they're well balanced? You think there's a favourite on both sides, or Aserai versus Empire is always an interesting one, I think.
Aserai stronger, bro. The 3 lives, the maze. Like, if Empire goes padded armor, I would say it's 100% loss for them, because the Aserai inf go tribal, kite the shit out of them, and just win it. The maze is so strong. You can do like 50 or 60 damage with 1 hit. If they can, like, draw them to 1v1s and do some good switches, I say Aserai is stronger.
Okay. I respect that. All right, we're gonna just be waiting for a little bit until they go live. I'm just gonna give us 1 second while we're doing that. So yeah, enjoy. Let's see how this goes. I'll let everyone know once we're live. Yeah. Okay, looks like we might be. Yep, we are going live. Let's see. Let's get the scores out.
About to begin. Let's go.
We are about to begin. Let's get this game sound going. Properties. Here we are. Wonderful. Okay. Let's see what they play. I'm interested to see if they play Archer. And let's see how they do.
I don't think we'll see Archer. We'll see 4 inf on both sides.
Okay. Oh wow, I've got a glitch on my screen. That's annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna leave and rejoin real quick. We're missing the first few seconds. It shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, but no Archer. But I think I saw a recruit though. So, interesting.
That is interesting. Let's just rejoin.
Technical difficulties.
There we are. Wonderful. I'm in. Okay. Looks like Empire are taking B-side first. EQUE are happily sitting on C. Looks like the Reformed are going to be getting the first advantage here. Let's EQUE. I forgot to do this. EQUE 2 and Reformed. close. Wonderful. There we are. All sorted. Right, we have an early cav fight here. Marauder's being caught on his own. Both Bard and Pina giving chase, and the Inf are going aggressive as well. Looks like we're going to have a first fight in this little awkward corner. Well, not. They're just posturing. Maybe they want to just take the B point.
I would have
Marauder...
in that corner with Empire though. It's going to be dangerous, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like...
to give value.
Looks like they realized that and pulled back a little bit. Good damage on Marauder early though from the Cav. And here we go, first fight beginning. Immediately, Nightwing falling to one of the reformed Imp, but a team kill onto Marauder as this fight really makes way. So the Aserai here are going to be trying to kite them into the open as they have 2 Cav up. Ooh, but one gets dismounted quite early. And this is a very messy and split fight. And the first fight does go to Empire. Not the end of the world for Aserai. Unfortunately, their Cav did fall. So their Cav are going to have to be a little bit careful on their second lives now. Late with a lot of damage there and a lot of kills. Heresy also. Looks like first fights to them. But Aserai have 3 lives, so this is the nature of the matchup. We'll have to see if they can get a good reset, which looks like they're attempting on A. Gingy here. Yep, Gingy here. Right, nice reset there. And that's exactly what you want. A tiny bit of damage onto Horaz, but nothing too bad. And now I think Aserai is feeling quite happy. Let's see.
They're playing 1 Cav, by the way. So 5 Inf on recruit. Now he went heavy Inf. It's 5 Inf versus 4 Inf.
Yeah, he went which is, I think, does not help against Aserai, in my opinion. Let's see how it goes. They have to hold them off. They have to see their Cav do work. Marauder is coming straight away from the back here, looking to get into them. Good stab. Bard coming in. EQUE Cav coming in to do some damage as well. Good stabs from both of them. The Aserai Imp do fall, but they're getting a lot of damage onto these lives. Hereshy's looking very injured. Marauder's looking very injured, although Gwyn and Gingy, sorry, are doing very well. So now it does come down to the final fight right here. A flag.
That's the last flag, right? It's a good, with a class 1 Cav, I would say. Really good place to fight.
Yep, for sure.
Survivability from the Inf is important.
They need it now. Now the issue is this Empire is going to be trying to block these entrance ways and fighting in tight corners. Look at them. They're sort of hunting this Aserai Imp. They found a little bit of an opening. They're trying to spread out the fight a little bit for their Cav. Let's see how they do here. They need to get away from this wall. They need to fight together. Immediately, though, one drops from a 2v1.
Close. Look close.
Big kills, though. Oh, it's 3v2. 2v2 now. 1 Cav, 1 Inf on each side. This is huge. But Ruspolite is on the lowest health I've ever seen in my life, whereas Bard and Yulian here are full. This is going to be a very big fight. This will kind of set the tone of the match, I think. Let's see. Marauder goes in for a bump stab and misses it. Bard is just bullying that horse. Trying to kill that horse. Wonderful stab from Bard. Julian coming in.
Yeah, it's for EQUE this round. There is no way they can choke this now.
Let's see, he's on the floor, and they finish it. Okay. Well done, first round. First round to EQUE 2. Very, very, very close round. Came down to a 2v2 in the end. As we said, this match is going to be very close, I think. I do give Aserai the benefit here, but the 5 Inf is an interesting strat from Reformed. How do you think it went for them? You think 2 Cav would have been better?
Terrible, I would say. With a flag, terrible fighting on A. And the enemy team having 2 Cav up, yeah, it didn't end up well. Maybe if you went recruit again to harass the Cav would have been better. But it was not bad, I guess. But did you see any spears?
No, they have one now, though. Ruspolite's picked up a spear. They're 5 full Inf.
Now Aserai needs to kite. They must not take the fight.
They are trying, and Empire are just walking at them. This is the true W key strat here. Marauder comes in, no purchase on anything. Pina trying to stop Marauder, but it's not doing a very good job. And now Marauder's getting some value here. The 2 Cav, however, also getting some stabs back, but this is, I think, a very clean first fight from the Empire side. Not that much damage dealt.
That is true. Only Rust politely, it's quite low. And Heresy, but really good first fight, yeah.
Cav at least did not die there, so that's one advantage. They still have both their Cav lives, which means here I think we should be seeing the Aserai Cav going extremely aggressive, trying to do some damage. Let's see how that goes.
Thing is, I don't see why they take the B fight when they have +1 infantry. I think B is better for Empire, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think if you can bait the Empire out into the open... Oh, Marauder coming, and nobody calls it, nobody sees him. That's a huge first kill, and it's going to be very, very hard for these 3 Imp now to survive and to keep that spear under control. Cav coming in, immediately Gwynblade killed though by Yulian, so that's a good trade. Yulian's trying to survive here. We have a little pocket of defense on this left side, and they're doing a really good job.
Good turnover. Peanuts mounted.
And the EQUE Imp doing an incredible fucking job there, surviving in those circumstances. One does drop, it's a 2v3. They're probably still going to fall here, but they got some value out of it. It's not the worst. Alright, and now these two are going to probably just look to reset real quick. They don't want to delay it too much because they want advantage on the flags. So let's see if they can do any damage before they reset. Ooh, a little bit of damage onto Nightwing is not a good thing. And Waddler as well. This is really, really bad.
Yeah, really good reset. They made it worth it. Super.
They definitely made it worth it. They're leaving Marauder. Okay, they're leaving their Cav so that he's dismounted on the ground, but he does have a spear. This is a bit tough for the Aserai Cav to get into this fight. It's in a very close quarter, but here they come. They're trying to get some damage.
Really close quarters there. Team kill.
It's going fairly well. 3 Imp left up, 2 Cav still alive. They're cutting out to the open, but Marauder gets the backstab. And it's going to be very tough now. They're trying to survive, but no, this is not it. And that was a very, very bad place to fight, I think, for Aserai. They got stuck in a very awkward corner.
Yeah, well played by Reformed, I would say. Especially the peak on one of the Aserai in the second life. I think that also cost the fight.
Yep, for sure. That was a very big pick, but the Aserai Imp survived surprisingly well.
They're moving to A now.
Ooh, big dismount. Okay, so it's now 6 Imp on Reformed side. And I think the Aserai Imp are sweating a little bit looking at that. But we'll see how it goes. They should have full flag control. They should be able to cap A and C. But I'm assuming they don't want C to ever be a thing. This is the issue. So now they're in the period where they need a cap C to keep their morale up. But if the Empire decide, hey, we just want to get the close flag, they could just ignore this first fight entirely, walk over to C and just make sure that they force it on C point, which I think would be very tough for Aserai to deal with, but we'll see what they plan to do.
Even the C fight is not good for Empire, especially they will be low on morale, and they will have to run from their spawn to C. And Aserai having triple knives, and I think they spawn close to C this round, if I remember correctly. We'll see. But now they just need to wait. We don't really need to do anything. We have both Cav up.
Here we go. As I said, Aserai pushing out to cap B, but Empire is saying, you can have B, and they're leaving straight to C. Aserai, obviously EQUE knowing this, they're following them all the way. They're going to probably start first fight here to try and prevent them from getting that flag or being able to force it, but this is a very awkward entrance point against 5 or 6 Imp. Yep, they have to turn around.
They'll force the flag though. They should cap B to be fair, if they don't want to be C.
They can't.
I think that's what they're doing.
They can't cap it. It has to be C. They can force it, no matter what.
Okay.
Which they are doing, and now Aserai have a problem, which is how do you approach this point? You're 4 Imp 2 Cav. They have 2 spears likely in the fight. They saw Nightwing alone a little bit there and thought about pushing him, but they backed away. And now it's how do you manage to do this? How do you manage to get into this point? And here they go. They're going to try it. Imp moving in. Nightwing's behind, trying to distract a couple of them. And here we go. Fight slowly starting. Spear still open at the back, and Bard's immediately reared. He survives it, though. Dismounted just 1 second later. Marauder with that spear is doing some work on the Imp. EQUE are trying to find something. They try to split their inf apart, but their cav just can't get value here. There's too many spears.
That is true.
Double kill from Gingy.
Yeah, good. But they're all low though. Look at the damage. Okay, not bad for first Azerite lives.
Yep, Gwyn falling right at the end there as well. It's quite a good reset.
Let's see where they spawn.
They spawned
close.
at the back, yeah. So they have time. Inf have time. The cav will not want to engage. I guess Pina still has a life, so Pina can come engage with the inf here. However, Bard has to stay out since he's on second. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, Bard on inf.
Oh, Bard switched to inf. Oh, they are really trying to win this fight. They've sent Bard in on his last life.
Dismounted.
It makes sense due to the flag to go inf here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 6 inf against 6 inf on the second fight. It's a very tough point to capture. Gingy surviving as much as he can. Gets a team hit or two onto Waddler, I think, but other than that, a decent reset. And now the Imperial troops are storming down to the point. And here they go. Fight. 6 inf against 6 inf.
The Empire axes are cutting out in there.
And Pina did not have chance to reset. They didn't even kill Pina. Pina's got no value out of their second life here. Maybe they just thought it wasn't worth it and to keep the eco for a heavy cav perhaps. But Pina has to X on 200 gold? Oh no, wait, they do have another life. I forgot. I'm stupid. It's Asaran. Let's see what Pina picks here. They're still waiting. They're probably discussing about what Pina should play. And he does go inf. He goes thrower.
As you said, you're gonna see only inf here.
Yeah, but they're pushing out. They saw that they didn't pick inf, and they're saying, okay, we're not going to give your thrower value here. You don't get to poke us. They're pushing straight away, and this is a very split fight. We have a 1v1 in the bottom right. There's a small fight against the wall there, but an Asarai inf is first to drop. Now it's 3v5, very tough. Yulian doing what he can against 2 inf, but he's going to drop, and Horaz, it seems almost frivolous, but he's gone. Unfortunate, unfortunate.
Really close, I would say.
I'm eating my dinner, Jay, to be honest. Yeah, that was close.
Good response from RF pushing out when they saw that Pina went recruit.
This
What they realized.
This 5-inch strategy from Reformed is very, very hard for them to deal with. They're still sticking with the 2 cav, but if they play 2 cav, they need to somehow get Marauder out. Marauder's getting way too much value in these fights. If we look at the scoreboard, you can see he's got 1500 score as a solo cav, and he's just charging in, as we just saw, straight in, trying to get some value, trying to get a couch onto an Asarai. All he gets is bump damage, but it's so dangerous to let this happen and let this go. Marauder's just having free reign of the map, and the Asarai cav are just not interested in contesting it.
Like up in C as well. So they have B and C. The EQUE cav will try and bully him now and see.
Yep, let's see it. They're chasing him. He's just going to run straight back to his inf. Let's see if they have a spear. Spear's at the back. He sees it. Spear is now holding 2 cav, but they contest it and they get past quite easily. Let's quickly go see. Double kill from Gingy, as the Asarai inf are sort of falling, and unfortunately a cav has died as well. Both cav have died. So the EQUE cav now all on last lives, and the Empire went to the spawn and said, hey, you want to push? You want to jump out of spawn?
I think they're waiting for the second live scout to spawn in, and they will fight it there.
Bard thinking about what to do. Bard went inf. Very interesting switch up here. So they're now 5 inf, 1 cav. They're mirroring Reformed. And here we're going to see... Ooh, a couch from Marauder miss. Very close. Pina's going to try and get value too, but Russ is just basically not in the imp fight. The Asarai should be crushing this imp fight right now. Oh, cav coming in. It looks like it's going to be close. Late goes down. Heresy goes down. And they managed to get it. Gwynblade still first. Rust Policy still first. Marauder doing his best as well on his first life. Waddler's been left alone here. Bard's coming to help now. Cav coming in from behind though. Doesn't manage to get a bump stab. Pina, good kill from Pina. That's all of them on last life now. And Asrai have a couple of lives to see if they can do some value. Very, very good cleanup. So now Bard and Waddler are stuck on their second lives. They're probably going to go try and find where they're at. Do a bit of damage. Oh, this looks cheeky from Bard. Let's see what he's doing. Is he going to actually ride in and try and whack someone? Let's have a look. No, he doesn't. He's just using it to move.
Must be C flag again for that position there. I think it's back.
Yep, C flag is... Yeah, it's bugged for us right now, but that's fine. It is C flag. And here they go. They're using their second and third lives together. Interesting. They'd rather not reset them.
Marauder is out. Pina can have huge value here.
Horaz and Julian... The morale must be kind of low because Horaz is capping flag. I imagine that is the only reason they would be doing this. So they've decided, fuck it, let's go kill Nightwing while he's on his own. Nightwing running for his life, managing to make it into the water, and now it's looking a bit awkward for these Empire Inf. They're sort of stuck in the middle of the open against Asrai and against the Cav. It's not what you want. Asrai looking here, and they're saying, yep, we're going to push Nightwing. But, oh, it's so awkward. Nightwing's running for his life. He should be faster than them, I think. As Asrai Inf.
The Tribal Warrior.
The Tribal Warrior perk is getting him out. Oh, but the little prod. He's still running and he's wasting so much time. He is wasting so much time. They have to be thinking about the morale. Oh, Gingy's going to head him off. And the Asrai Inf are just watching this happen. Pina's coming in for a little bit of support. Trying to hold them. Good stab onto Gingy. They have huge damage, and now they're all the way in the open against the Cav, with no Cav on their own. Russ is on his own, being held by Bard, and this is a huge fight now, a very good fight location. And it seems like Reformed have just been absolutely stretched out until they can, until they have no one really grouped up. A very, very interesting play from them to charge at Nightwing. And we're coming to 2-2.
Oh no, I don't think it was worth it chasing that Azrael towards A. Really put them in a bad place, especially when Azrael had the heavy cav up.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, let's see. Are they going to stick with 5 Inf? Sorry, I'm looking at EQUE here. Nope, they go 2 Cav again. They're sticking with their strat, I like it. It's good. Oh, and Russ, no! Right on the corner. He gets punished a tiny bit for it, but it's not enough damage to be worth. And Pina is out on first Cav already. They are leaving him. So they're going to say, fuck it. We're happy for you to be a dismounted Cav. And they're going to just immediately push on this A point to try and devalue the fact that he's a Cav. He's going to take so long to get to this fight. They're essentially 5v6. Let's see how this goes.
I think they're kiting towards Pina now. Yeah, it seems their position.
He's in, and he's spearing. So let's see how this goes. Pina immediately falls in that infight. They turn on him. Bard's doing his best to try and counter Marauder and to try and get a bit of damage in, but he's also being just completely zoned by this heavy cap. Beautiful stab onto Russ. And the Imperials are looking a little bit low. As EQUE are trying to get more value, and one of them does go down. Before Bard unfortunately gets killed on his second Cav as well.
A bit rough for Azrael though. Like their Cav is already second lives and their second lives. But they have to play more passive. Marauder is still first life, so he can play a bit more aggressive, especially as heavy Cav.
Yeah. Let's watch Marauder POV right now, because I'm pretty sure he's going to be just completely yellowing. He's on first. He's having the time of his life. Let's watch what he's planning to do here. They've spotted them on A or on the they're now on B. And he is coming in from behind. Let's see if he tries to do something. No, he's playing very reserved actually, considering he's first. And the Imperials are quite happy to sit on the flag.
Both heavy cav from Azrael. Going all in. I mean, it's 2-2. It's the last set. Whoever wins the set.
Yep.
It's clear.
It's a smart plan, but they might want to wait until they're in 3 sets before fully committing, so we'll see what's happening. Imperials are bored of waiting. They've decided to walk out. Here comes Marauder. Oh, immediately killed by Bard. Very good pick here. And now it's really up to the Aserai Cav here to just finish off those first lives. and reset them all, and that's a very good reset. A tiny, tiny bit of damage on Horez, but not enough to mean anything. And they are capping C now. Seems like it is the final flag. So they're going to be thinking now. They're going to be thinking now that they want to stand. Yep, they want to fight them in the open. They're not going to want to let them to get into C. So let's see if they can get some value here from their 2cav. Immediately, Pina kills one. Huge kill.
That's harsh.
Now the Imperials have to do with 2cav. The Aserai just have to live in this fight. If they can live and let their cav do some work, distract them a little bit, get onto that spear. Oh, the Bard goes rid, and that's really bad. If he can get to the horse, he can escape. They know this, though. They're holding the horse. Bard's just trying to live, but it's not good enough. Yulian here, the last man alive, but they get some good kills here. 2 Imperials. It's 4v6, I think, in this last... Oh, no, 4v5, sorry.
2 is out from the Reformed. Bard is out for EQUE.
And the good news...
Interesting.
Yeah, the good news is that Aserai do have heavy cav here, so even though it's a close quarters, he can get some value. There's no spear out, although he's thinking about it. Horez is sitting on top of him as much as he can. He's trying to pressure that spear. Pina gets a good stab. The Imperials are looking quite low, but now it's split into a bunch of 1v1s. It's still a bunch of 1v1s. The cav should be doing work here. Let's see it. Needs to get some bumps. And good kill from Pina. 2v2. Pina cleaning up, though. Gingy's on full health, though. Oh, call that half. Wonderful stab from Pina. Let's get the 1v2 POV. Let's see if he can do it. Oh, wonderful hit. And now it's Nightwing against Gingy. Nightwing doesn't have a shield. This is for the win of the set. Big stabs coming out. I bet they're sweating. Their adrenaline's pumping. Huge 1v1 going. Gingy's saying, I'll shield this all day. I'm not gonna get baited. He's happy to just trade hits. He wants to break that shield of Nightwing and just leave him completely alone. I imagine there's a morale difference here as well. And here it is. Gingy just playing extremely passive here. Extremely passive. Just trying to bait something out from Nightwing. And he gets the overhead. And he clutches it for Reformed.
What a clutch.
What a clutch. Wow. And that is the first set. Incredible first set. Oh, well, we said it was going to be close. And I think it was definitely close. I think that's very safe to say. 2-3 on Aserai Empire. Do you think... So you said originally in the beginning that Aserai is the strongest faction. So do you think that... EQUE are going to be in a bit of trouble here, or do you think that they'll be able to make it with the inf strat that they're going for?
Really depends. As I say, the 3 lives as Aserai is pretty strong, especially on this map, and the maces are pretty insanely strong. If they play 5 int though as Aserai, I don't know. It's if they do the same thing, they might pull an archer though now on the Aserai side, just to change the things and the gameplay. We'll see though. It's really, you know, depends on the gameplay and the game style. Yep,
for sure. I think I would also give Aserai the edge on this map, just purely because I think of the cav advantage, but I think that's why the Reformed were playing 5 inf. I think they were saying, well, fuck the cav advantage, we don't think we're going to win on cav, let's just play 5 inf and we'll just W key.
Yep. What else about the Aserai is like the boom they get on the eco when they win. Like they can bring Jav, you know, and they can be disgustingly, you know.
Yeah.
With kiting and hitting the cav. Like if they used Javs, I would say they could have harassed Marauder pretty good, since he was the only cav there. At the same time, you have the pressure from 5 infantry, so you need to like adapt the kite gameplay style.
So what do you want to see from EQUE this round? What do you think they need to adjust in order to sort of, you know, win this next set? Or do you think it's on the others to win this next set?
I would say don't get kited too much from the Aserai. I think the hard part was the Aserai set for EQUE, I believe. Like they will feel more confident. Like Empire in general, like you feel more confident because of the speed, the axe is spamming. If you know how to spam it, the damage as well, you can one-tap people. So it's up to RF now, to be honest. It's a mental game.
Good.
I think RF has a good mental, winning that previous set and that clutch. But same for EQUE. It's a really like, oh, how can I say it? Like both sides are really focused now. There's no winner or loser yet.
Yep. And it looks like we're going straight back in. So let's go back into the match. Just do this. As immediately they have stuck with their strat. They are going 5 inf. They're going 1 cav. Marauder solo caving. I think one of the biggest things that I would like to see EQUE try here is play a bit more passive and give Pina and Bard more time to try and punish Marauder. He's solo cav. Unfortunately, now he's on Aserai cav, which is much faster than Empire. But I'd like to see them try and trap him, try and get some damage in before the fight. If they can take out Marauder, he was one of their highest scoring members last set, and it'll be a huge advantage for them. But instead, it looks like they're just sort of scaring him off of flags. Marauder's hanging around.
But they're not capping any flags. I don't know why Empire is not capping. They have the cav advantage.
Oh, and they're trying to trap him, and Marauder's now slowly getting penned in more and more. Pina's just holding that angle.
No, it's... Wait, you muted? But you'll not be able to move. Or what are you on 8, you said? Okay, I mean, okay, I can try. Tell me then. Right, see a pretty good engagement. Pick up. Looks like a split fight right there. Good kills from EQUE though. They seem to be cleaning up the Aserai infantry. Only Nightwing and Lud La Plato are quite damaged, but the rest are good. I would say for first lives, not a bad fight. It's A flag as well. I'd say that's good for Aserai, because they can kite a lot and like draw them to 1v1s and switch. The mace is quite strong with the reach. But from what I'm seeing is like Empire, all of them have melee experts, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now they're engaging again. It seems Pina is dismounted, Julian is out. He's down, not out. Let's see how the Empire will reset. Marauder is low. Windblade and Ruse Politely is low. Not a bad reset, but they could have picked someone off, I would say. But Marauder is dismounted. And on his first life though. But he can have some value playing Spear. Seems Bard will do a frontal engagement with the infantry. He's staying behind them. Pina from behind. They're rotating to A. Julian with a kill on late. Are they engaging? Horus killing Windblade. Julian with another kill. Good fight. Seems only Nightwing and Lud La Plato are damaged. It's still looking in favor of them. Need to play really safe now if they want to win. An RF needs to kite and finish off the ones with low lives.
Alright. Let's see. Final fight now. Imperials are injured, but they're not that injured. As Rainer said, let's see how this goes. Ooh, and Marauder comes in but doesn't get any value. Pina's bullying Marauder, trying to stop him getting the fight. Marauder's coming in again but doesn't get anything. He's too busy focused on the cav.
Boom, 2 infantry down, 3
Ball,
infantry down,
3 inf. And Marauder not doing enough value here. Gwyn's trying to survive on the side. Oh, TK from Juarez, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Big damage here. Nope. He misses again. He's trying to get some value here. This Marauder
Last man standing. Dismount
tries
Bard.
to kill Bard. Doesn't quite get it. Let's watch it. Let's see if he can do something here. I don't think he can, but it would be an incredible clutch if he did. 2 spears is too many though. And there we go.
I don't think RF with 5 infantry is the playstyle as Aserai. I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's a good class, it's triple lives, but it's, bro, gets one tapped. It's like, I would say special classes are more valuable on Aserai. Like 2 Cav, for example.
For sure. I think special classes are the play. I'm surprised that they... perhaps they just don't have 2 Cav players here. and that's why they decided to go with 5-inf. Very well could be. Because I don't see Gaz, I don't see Caxi in the server, so...
Probably that's the issue. Maybe they don't have the whole roster here yet.
Oh, I need to swap teams real quick. And it's 3-3 right now. Okay.
But definitely it's not one-sided, like they're doing quite the damage. But the Empire inf with melee expert is too strong, like the switches.
Yeah, I think going 5-inf into Empire, it sounds like a good idea. Oh, but they've caught Marauder maybe. Not too much damage. Pina actually gets a stab on his horse, but Marauder is on 20% health. If anyone can get a swing onto him, then it's going to be quite big.
All you said, they need to play passive, kill Marauder, or dismount him, take the fight. He has no
100%.
value.
Here Marauder comes though. Maybe no, they're not looking for it. Peanut. Oh, they're like ships passing in the night. They both miss. Bard gets more damage onto Marauder's horse. Marauder is now low health and low horse, and he rears himself, and he's out, and here comes the fight. Aserai have to push now and try and get some value. Pina dismounted immediately, but Bard is still up on that heavy cav, doing some value. Late goes down. Good infight here. Very good infight from the Imperials. Waddler's a little bit low. Gingy again, I feel like I've seen him surviving every fight, and he gets a kill! Good fucking reset from Gingy there. That was quite impressive.
He didn't make it worth it by killing that Empire inf. But majority still have quite the HP.
We'll see how their second horde wave goes, because that is the way it is with these with this faction. The second wave of infantry. Looks like they're capturing C. They're forcing it to be A. It seems like. Seems like a pretty good idea.
Definitely, with 2 cav up, force 1 of course, pretty smart play.
Perhaps Aserai also wanting to just have the more open side. I don't know quite what they're doing now. Oh, they were sitting and waiting for Waddler to see if he dropped from spawn. Very cheeky. Very cheeky. And here it goes. Late immediately dies. Very bad for RF. And there's a team hit from the Cav. Bard coming in, charging in with that big heavy horse against that weak Aserai Inf. And a big bump stab. A very good cleanup. And again, the Imperials, they're not really feeling that bad. You've still got Yulian on full health. Juarez is on half. Obviously, Waddler's already out, and Nightwing is looking a little bit less for wear, worse for wear, I should say.
Yep.
So they need to get a very good reset here. Bard is being an absolute menace with this heavy cav. It's such an annoying thing to deal with.
This is what you want as an Empire. They already lost lives, and they have quite the HP. They will definitely give some value in this fight. Like, they have to. And they know it, in my opinion. Might see even a kill from Empire.
And here we go. First Nightwing drops. Oh, a good reset, actually. Very good reset. And Bard goes down. It doesn't really matter. He's on first life. He's done his job quite well, I think, this round so far. Tries to get a bit of value. Doesn't quite manage it. And so we have the full... Let's see what Bard goes for, actually. They do stick with 2 cav. We have the full Imperial might against Aserai on their last lives. Marauder is looking a little bit rough. Everyone else
Still kinda equal though, like all the Aserai inf has the HP. It's not that they're damaged, only Marauder as you said.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. Marauder out.
Ooh, he's out immediately. And Aserai are looking rough now. Ross does get a trade, but he has to switch to his melee weapon now. And this leaves Bard again to run around this imp fight, try and harass people. 3 imp left, Waddler with a double kill, and it's very cleanly done. Very cleanly done. Are we going to see a 3-0 here, do you think, on the Imperial side? I don't think 5 imp is the play, but I don't know what else they can do. What is their strat? What is their players? Let's see if they try and adjust a bit, maybe put somebody on cavalry, or whether they stick with it.
They have to. I mean, they cannot even snowball.
There it
They
is.
need to win 1 round.
There's the adaptation. Ruspolity, Cavalry. I don't know if I've ever seen him play Cav, but we'll see. We'll see if he can do it.
Desperate times require desperate measures.
Yeah, it's true. The EQUE Cav now saying we don't really want to take that fight. And instead, they're going for an immediate fight on B. I don't think this is good for Aserai. They're stuck in a corner against those Empire Axes. And the Aserai Cav are trying their best, but I think they're a little bit late to the call. Didn't seem to realise that they were pushing immediately. And quite a clean reset again. Cav gets dismounted, Ruspolity on first. Marauder needs to try and get out of there, but he's being pressured by all the Inf. They're chasing him like rats. But he manages to just make it out. Bard is not happy with that though. He's trying to take the 1v1. Let's see how this goes. Stabbing on the horse. Trying to get any value he can. Hitting the horse again. Marauder switching to the sword. He switches to the sword. This is a duel of the ages. Ruspolity on second life coming in. This is a bit of a mistake typically. But he manages to get out and Bard doesn't challenge it. Interesting. The Cav fight here is going good.
I'll take the challenge, to be honest. I don't know.
Oh, Bard tries to go for the horse again. Manages to get a stab onto Marauder himself this time. And he is just really, really going for these fights. Oh, but he gets a couch onto Pina. Couch onto Pina, and the Aserai Inf are now feeling a bit more confident about themselves. Another good backstab. That's a double kill. And he looks to hit for Bard's horse. And that's a very good reset. Pina obviously was first life Cav, so it doesn't matter as much. Bard's still scrapping it out on his first heavy Cav life. Marauder here just being a menace on low health. Oh, and Bard gets reared, and that's his first life out. So they're now fully reset. Marauder looking for more value. Doesn't quite get the bump stab. Let's see it.
Marauder is really being a menace right now here. He has so much value as that heavy Cav.
And he's still on first, and he's just happily going in for these 50-50s and these aggressive plays. He's not being too suicidal, though. He's still saving himself when he needs to. And he goes in, big stab onto Bard's horse. Doesn't do that much damage, fortunately. He gets a little prod on his back, and now Bard's thinking, I cannot turn because I will get couched. Pina's here to collect it. Doesn't quite get it. And here comes the fight. Imperial's pushing out into the Aserai. They're saying, we think our Cav's better. Julian get a big hit from back, but late immediately drops. As you'd expect from Aserai Inf. The Imperials all need to live here. You can't have Inf drop. Nightwing looking very low, but they get the reset. And now it's the final fight again. Similar to last time, but now it's on C. Let's see what they do.
We're re-watching the previous round. You know.
But now they've switched. Marauders went Inf. Ruspolity solo Cav. It's a 5 Inf against 4 Inf. EQUE have noticed that they're pushing out into the open.
They have to. They cannot fight on C. They have the. Oh,
and Bard gets kill on Russ. There's no Cav now. RF have got their backs against the wall, quite literally. They're saying, we do not want to fight you in the open. Standing against the wall, trying to bait them into pushing them just at least a little bit.
So
and here it is. Fighting a good corner, but Pina comes in. Big stab onto Gingy.
Oh, Nightwing out.
Trading hits, but the Empire Inf... There's 3 on Heresy right now. All trying to get him down. 2 Cav need to get some good value here. Julian on his own, surviving against these 2 Inf. Cav comes in to claim it. And that is it. We get a 3-0 on Empire side. Very impressive.
I think the lack of a good second Cav from RF really cost them the Aserai side, in my opinion. Like the special classes, as you mentioned, are really important on this map, especially for Aserai.
And let's talk about what the most important thing is, which I think is the next matchup. The next matchup, I think, is so badly balanced in one favor that having an advantage of even 1 or 2 rounds on this set and this map is going to be massive. Because now RF are thinking, we need to get rounds on Khazate. So what do you think is going to happen?
Depends who plays first, Batania, and who plays first Khazate. If, like, EQUE plays Batania first, then in the 3-0, then I don't know, it's pretty much, you know...
It is over, yeah. It's completely over.
Yeah. But they have to win and Khazate rounds and Batanian rounds if they want to win this. Still not that much of a gap, but... I'm really suspecting a horse archer gameplay. I don't know, I'm getting those vibes. I've seen it with Styx 1, might see it here. Like Marauder is a good archer as well.
That's something I'm interested in. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Jujana in. Like, I'd be very surprised if Jujana doesn't play. So we'll see Jujana on Archer, I'm pretty certain. We could see, like you said, the strategy that they used before. They could have 2 Archers, they could have 2 Nomad Cav with bows. They could go for the complete YOLO strategy and just see if they can slowly beat down the EQUE over time on Khazate. But it'll be very, very interesting to see what happens. This is a very tough matchup. So, Vanborg, very, in my opinion, a very well balanced map. I think it is definitely beneficial to archers.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely beneficial to having decent cav, which can go and contest the other cav, because the flags are quite split apart. So if you can get a cav advantage, it's quite annoying to try and get flag control on this map. However, you can equally just play 4-5 inf, run it down between A and B, hold that position. It's a good map in my opinion, and it opens up a lot of strategies. I think we are definitely going to be seeing an archer. I'd love to see a horse archer. That would make my day. Horse archers, I think, are just so good in so many ways. We could see them do multitude of strats. They could do the nomad bow, dismount, give it to the other archer. We could see them dropping maybe a shield and letting one of their cav have the line breaker. There's so many strategies on Khazate, and the main reason there's so many strategies is because this faction is incredibly weak otherwise. One of maybe the weakest factions, if not the weakest faction in the game, agreed by, like, I think most people. They have lots of little small cheesy strategies, and that is how people get their rounds back. They have the throwing spears, they have HA, they have all sorts of silly things that they can try and abuse to get an advantage. But I think if you put, 6 equally skilled bots against 6 equally skilled bots, I think Khazate would win against no factions in the game. So this is going to be really huge, and it looks like to me from the server that Reformed are going to be playing Khazate first. So they need to get some rounds back here really badly, because otherwise it's going to look very, very grim for them if they get 3-0'd on that side. It's
all the
completely
pressure on
over.
them. EQUE just need to play solid, keep a good mental, win the Battania set, because obviously Battania is the stronger faction. It's an all-around, like, I would say the best faction, like good archer with hunter perk. Their cav is, I would say, their perks as well, pretty good. Well, even the best, I would say.
And we did
Infantry
say
good as well.
we did say before that we do give the special classes to Reformed. However, it seems like their cav haven't turned up. There's only one cav player that I can see. Perhaps DGS is a cav. I've heard they are a little bit versatile in their matchup, but the EQUE cav have been doing more value purely because there's 2 of them.
Definitely. I mean, we see some changes as well. Like we see EQUE bringing in Ike and swapping out Pina for Beggar.
Yep, so that means they'll definitely be, or most likely I should say, be playing, and let's quickly cut back to the game, because it looks like we're going to be starting. But I think we'll definitely be seeing an archer on each side. I'm really interested to see what Reformers play. Let's have a look.
Yeah, we'll see the horse archer for sure.
And there it is.
There
we
it
have
is,
a
very
HA.
cool.
We have a HA. He's getting dropped. What is that? A sword? Oh, he dropped his better sword, I see. So he's dropped his sword. They have 1 cav, 1 HA, 1 archer. So they're looking to be playing on this C point for sure. EQUE now are probably going to be thinking, okay, maybe we want to just go A and B. Ike here is going to be dueling, as per usual. Down the middle part, RF quite happily leaving to go cap C. Or perhaps just to defend it. We'll see.
I mean, I don't
Marauder.
know how you give up B.
Marauder and Jujana here, both looking to try and find their cav, I think. They're doing a little bit of cautious searching. They don't want to get caught out. If you're caught out as HA, even though you are decently fast on a horse, you can get punished very hard and very quickly. So they're sort of tentatively looking around.
Yeah, for sure. That's the value they want to give out. They want to pick off the Britannia Cav. It's first round. It's like if you kill like the infantry, they'll have shit lives, yeah. But same for Azurai, they have to go Rabble. They can go double heavy to secure the round, but they will not have the eco.
I'm trying to look. Do they have any throwing spears? I can't quite. Is this a throwing spear? I can't quite. They might
No,
not
no,
have
that's
any.
the Kuzite. That's the Kuzite spear. They have the tribesman thingy for more movement speed.
Right. So they have no throwing spears. Gwynblade, they're moving up. They could get caught here by EQUE, but EQUE are rather happily just saying, no, we're just going to defend B. You guys can come push. Come on, push us. That's what they're saying right now to RF. Quite happy to sit here. DGS trying to get a strange angle here on the side. Just peppering a little bit. Jujana trying to get a bit of a crossfire. Meanwhile, the EQUE Cav just hiding from those archers. They don't want to give them any value. They want to wait until the flag is the last second. The HA forces A.
That's pretty bad forcing. I don't know. Like the Kuzite will spawn far away. The Batania have the close spawn on it, so you'll not have loot, whatever the outcome.
And here we have a fight straight away. DGS is very close, but straight away a kill from HA. HA's dropped off. He's still got some angle here. The EQUE Cav now need to be getting some good value on this Kuzite Inf. DGS in melee by Horus. Horus is doing God's work over here, holding the Archer. Archer jumps down as well. Just Gingy and Gwyn now against the whole team of EQUE. Jujana and DGS desperately trying to get some value. Although Ike with a wonderful shot takes him out. HA at the back. Ike sees him. Slight miss there. But they still have the A point. Seems like a very, very good fight, though, for Britannia early on. And now, as we see, the RF Inf have went for the Rebel so that they can triple spawn on their second round. Ooh, good shot from Ike. Another one. Another good shot, but I think that was a trade. The HA, though, still retaining some value. His horse is completely fine. And he's going in. He's trying to just get anything he can. Doesn't get it. And he drops a bow as well. Are they going to use it?
That's a free bow. They should use it, yeah.
They are picking it up. There it is.
They can shoot the Rabble shields as well if they don't manage to loot. The loot is pretty far away from B, so they need to go on the Archer fire.
Yeah, and there's not much for them. All they can loot, because a lot of I think all of the EQUE in fact didn't die on that first fight. So they have no good real loot to get. They're just re-looting their old weapons. Oh, but Marauder comes in with a little cheeky stab during the lull of the fight and just gets the Archer on second life. He's going to be hunting for him now, most likely waiting. Bard's also sitting in spawn. Ike's going to just try and get some value here, I'm sure, from spawn not dropping. HA looking to bully him, though. Let's see Jujana against Ike here. RF just happily waiting, capping A. Fager's getting another horse, but I still can't help but feel it's a little bit rough. Good shots, though. Dismounts him. That was a now or never shot right there.
Crazy horse archer gameplay, not gonna lie.
He's doing very well. DGS gets a kill on Fager as well. That's still his first life. And they're slowly... This is exactly what they need to be doing. They're just slowly chipping away at the Britannians. Oh no, a terrible rear from Marauder though, and he should be dead. There it is. He is dead. Horse Archer behind, getting some value still. He's doing a lot of work here, this HA. Bard is in on second. Fager's in on second. They're saying we're winning it right here, even though the Imp's on first. And it looks like they've decided they are. Really nice attempt from RF, but it's just very hard to get these strong infantry classes down. I want to say that EQUE's Cav played very well, in fact, as well. Oh, I forgot to unfreeze the
EQUE
scores.
Archer as well. Ike did really good score from what I'm saying.
Yep, for sure.
Had some good value. But I think the flag gameplay really ruined it for RF. Because, like, they spawn closer, you spawn far away. You know the spawns, like forcing it.
Yeah.
Especially on the first round. You also have to loot far away. You also have to, like, run towards A, and the Britannia Cav will pick you off. You need to be careful of that. And you also give them the loot close.
Very interesting perk choice from DGS here. Going for the shield rather than the better bow. I don't think I quite agree with that unless you're doing a drop. But I mean, maybe he's been getting a bit bullied by the cav. I've not really seen. Very unfortunate.
I mean the drop with a heavy spear, you know.
Yeah, with the line breaker, but he's not. He's just using it.
The Vemon strat. Shout out to Vemon.
Marauder flaming in chat. Gingy gets a nice rear there and a lot of damage onto Bard's horse. It's still quite fine because typically, you know, it is it's a Britannia horse. It's too strong. Bit of complaining in the chat. Jujana's trying to chase Bard off here, trying to get some value on that horse, but now he's in a situation he might not want to be. Both cav are here, they could pressure him, but they don't want to. He's got a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure, this guy. He's doing very well.
Too much pressure, why not both?
And here we go, they're sort of giving chase. He's just going to ride away as best he can. Marauder's there to catch Bard to slow him down. Now he's just got to get a couple of plinks off, but ooh, a little stab. Bounces. Not quite going well. Fager's now pulling away. Marauder comes in with a couch. Just completely dismounts Bard. And now this is where Khazate should be very happy. Their Britannia are -1 cav, one of the strongest classes for Britannia, and C flag has been forced. This is possibly the best position. If RF are going to win a round, they need to win it now. But no! Bard manages to come out on his second and kills Jujana. A little cheeky thanks in chat as well, he puts.
Alright, I see tensions in the chat.
Yeah, their advantage is gone.
Oh, come on. Might see some drama, who knows? It's always drama.
It's the most content we can get. Ike here having a little Archer war with DGS, both just peeking out from barricades. Ike takes a nasty shot though, because he didn't see the other HA, who's also aiming at him. He's now sort of stuck here, being pinned by both archers, but Marauder coming in behind, trying to get a cheeky stab. All he gets is a slap on his horse, unfortunately. And Bardin on the archer again. Archer is now in melee, their crossfire's gone. Let's see, Jujana's trying his best. But this fight just looks impossible for Khazate to win. The Inf are just getting pressured slowly but surely. Good shots and good kills from Marauder though. So they do get some value. DGS and melee. Jujana running for his life from Nightwing here, who's mounted a horse.
The Warband strat. Mounting a horse, it's mounted next to the archer.
Yeah, well, it doesn't quite work when the archer also has a horse. Oh, but he does get a slap on the horse there. Oh no, Jujana's horse is very low. And he's got to be panicking here. Tries to hit the floor. He's being trapped in by Julian as well, trying to track his movement. But he manages to make it just about out. Nightwing does not care. He is on first life. He's quite happy to chase and die if he can try and dismount him. And now the RF Inf are coming in. And again, this is going to be a very slow and very methodical push from RF. It has to be. They cannot just walk in and try and fight, but it looks like they are.
Have to. Morale is low.
Morale.
Yeah, the morale pressure.
Morale pressure got them. Surviving as best they can. Gingy has been a star this match, being honest. His survival against the Inf has been incredible.
They should press X. I don't think they have time with Rumble to go there. Keep Pico for
Late is capping. But he's got an Inf on him. Gingy again, still surviving. DGS in melee though. He falls down. Just 2 members left of RF. And it looks like it's going to be a clean sweep here. Again, this just doesn't... If they 3-0, it's over for Reformed, unfortunately. There's no way for them to win.
Told you about this. Like, whoever plays Britannia first will have a bit of an advantage. So yeah. Really good for EQUE. But
they need to get...
not over.
They need to get... If they can get 1 round, they can draw. If they get 2 rounds, they could win. It's all about trying to get some value out of Khazate. And like you said, they were doing quite well. But then the morale pressure just came for them. And they have completely switched up tactics now. They have went very, very standard. 1 archer, Jujana. He's got a glaive on his back. I wonder if he's going to give it to the Inf. Seems like he's not going to. But Glaive, either way, on the back of Jujana. And they have 2 regular cav here, DGS and Marauder. Let's see how they do.
All or nothing in this round. Pressure must be high for both
Pressure
sides, but
is massive.
definitely. But EQUE should be better in morale-wise. Our ref is being pressured.
And
a lot.
EQUE saw their inf. Gingy's AFK or something? Standing still. Their inf are pushing in now. This is a good fight. The archers at the back though. Can he get some shots onto the cav before they get value? No, immediately they charge in. Double stab onto the inf. Where is the RF cav? Where are they? What are they doing? Incredibly late. Somebody give them an alarm clock. They're in the fight 2 minutes later. This is terrible gameplay right here. Really, really bad. I wonder if perhaps they were just too far away or they wanted to finish the cap on C before fighting. However, good kill back onto Bard. Not completely over for them. They have, I believe, 3 lives. I think.
Definitely still winnable. Yeah, they press X, so they have the equal. They give all or nothing on this round.
Here, if they can get a good reset here and not die too much or not take too much damage, it's still in the cards for them. Marauder coming in as HA, double kill for Marauder. Runs in behind them, and now EQUE have to be feeling the pressure a little bit. Marauder's on last life, however everyone else has a life still on Reformed. And it's not looking too good morale-wise for them either.
Indeed.
Nightwing gets a reset. Don't know why he was there. Perhaps he didn't see him on the corner. Little cheeky kill. And now RF.
They need to kill someone now.
RF need to be thinking. They need to get some value onto this inf. Battanian Cav coming in. Misses the stab. DGS still trying to shoot for some reason in the corner. Not much value, but Julian's a little bit low. Gwyn's here now. Last alive. Let's see what he can do. Doesn't quite get anything. But Julian is low. Julian is low. They have terrible classes. They have to loot. So
it's a C flag as well. So they can loot, yeah.
Have to loot. Oh no! Fager gets caught. Will he get punished? Oh no, Marauder misses both shots. But he does dismount him in the end. This is a huge, huge difference. Ike is on this left corner. He's a little bit slow. RF have a lot of time to loot here and try and get some stuff. Looks like they're deciding not to.
They have to loot some shields, or I will 3-shot them on their feet.
They've looted some stuff. Late was a bit slow though, and they want to pressure straight away. DGS coming in with a stab, misses, going for the 50-50 on Ike. Ike is just it's too easy for him to shoot the horse. We have a split fight going here. Ike's still busy, missing the horse from 2 feet away. Come on, Ike, hit the horse. But the fight, oh, it's looking very close. 3 inf, 1 archer. He has to shoot something. Nightwing with a double kill. That might be the changer here. Jujana trying to live. DGS has to leave Ike alone. It's now 2 inf against 2 inf. Can the archer make a difference here? RF get a kill. The double stab. DGS coming here. Misses again. Ike doesn't know really what to do here, and he goes down.
Insane by RF. No fucking way.
Incredible fight for RF there. Incredible. And you've got to think about the feelings on the other team. That's a very, very, very huge turn. They need 1 more round to have a chance to win, but they could possibly draw if they threw on Britannia's side now. This completely changes the game. EQUE are not feeling comfortable anymore. They do not have that cushion. They need to win this round.
Bro, what the fucking game, man. What is this? They haven't given up. This is what we want to see. This is it.
It's beautiful.
This is the games.
This is Bannerlord esports right now.
The esports.
Esports.
There you go.
So it seems like the regular setup for RF has worked. They are sticking with it. Let's see what the scores are looking like a bit. Yeah, DGS doing good value. Jujana doing incredible value actually as well as Archer. I think he switched Inf on that second life as well and got a double kill, so it's going well for them. And now you see everyone's a little bit more nervous. EQUE not quite as much wanting to walk into them. RF not wanting to push up. The nerves are going to be the biggest thing here. Can they get some value? Ike trying to get some shots onto horses. They're sort of flummoxing a bit around this corner. Doesn't manage to get anything, but it's close. EQUE, similarly, they're just like, we're going to avoid going in. And RF have made the decision to go in tunnels. I don't think this is a great plan, but if they can make it out, EQUE trying to chase, but they do make it into the open. Ike is completely out of position, and he gets shot. Oh, DGS does not see him, though. Gwyn coming in. They're in a position. They have to win that infight immediately, but Ike is out already. Although both archers have been traded. Maybe not the worst strat here. Fager in with a very important kill. DGS coming in. Gwyn manages to reel one, but is that all he's going to be able to do? Marauder's going to be trying to kite here. Oh, and he gets hit as he tries to go for the horse. Looking quite rough. DGS coming round. There's a spear waiting for him, though. Tries to catch Bard on his second, I believe. Is he on his second? Yeah, he is. No, he is on his first. Okay. Very good fight for Britannia, especially considering how much their archer was caught. I guess they just traded archers, which perhaps isn't the best value. And Marauder here, doing what a HA does. Riding away, shooting horses, being annoying. Getting as much value as he can.
He's try-harding this.
I would hope so. Good shot there. Does get dismounted. He can still dismount Bard here if he plays it well. He plays it safer. Nightwing's coming in to just to pressure him. I don't know why he's not holding his shield up. Interesting strategy. And he's pulled in behind the boat. The boat position. He's done it. And he dies. Okay. I thought he was going to sit there for hours. I was really believing that. C point is capping. And RF licking their wounds, waiting for their next engagement. Gwynblade doesn't have a life. Jujana's on last life. It's very, very touch and go. Gwynblade and Gingy, in fact, both don't have a life. Late has one. Are they going to try reset him, or are they going to just go in? I imagine they're just going to engage together. It's a bit slow to leave Late to reset. But let's see how they try and approach this. Gwyn and Gingy all the way on A for some reason. And they're hard pushing forwards to Marauder, who has managed to get himself a bow, I think. No, he spawned HA, ignore me.
Keep in mind, like, all of them are last lives now. Like,
now,
RF.
Late resets, so now it is all last lives for RF. It would be an incredible comeback here to take down these EQUE who are waiting for these players to come into the close area. Maybe a bit too split, though. What is Nightwing doing? They are chasing... Nightwing's trying to buy time. They're chasing Late, but it's not worth it at all. Nightwing goes down with 0 value there. Oh, but they do get a stab onto DGS. He does have a life, but it's only an inf life. It is only an inf life. And here comes the HA, just being annoying. The inf here going to be very careful. Good shot from the HA, good shot from the archer, and now we have a bit of a game on our hands. Very last life. The favour is definitely on the side of the Britannians. They have the morale, they don't have the flag, but they have the much, much better lives. DGS coming in here on his peasant life. They have 1 HA, that is their only mounted unit. He's looking here, he's trying to search for them, he finds them, looking for some shots, seeing if he can plink away at the Britannian inf. Ike's still alive, though, and can return some shots back. He's playing it safe. This is a very intense round. Kazate is massively in the disadvantage here. But let's see if they can make some miracle happen.
Marauder needs to do something with the horse archery. Needs to get some pickoffs. But EQUE just needs to play it really well.
Here we go, EQUE already in against the wall. Cav coming soon. Cav coming in, immediately a kill. DGS goes down, and their inf are just getting swamped. Marauder is being held up by Bard. Fager is running rampant in the fight.
Yeah,
Shinji goes down to inf, and it looks like it's going to be tough. There it is. Just Marauder and Jujana left. Jujana's about to get swamped in this house. Let's see if he can do some miracle work with that glaive. Gets a kick. Doesn't get any value from it. Here he goes. Last man alive. Jujana trying to clutch it. Doesn't quite. Very valiant effort, though. And that is the end of that set. 8-4.
Indeed.
Let's see if they want to play a last set as we switch.
Wait, so it's over. EQUE won. Yeah.
It is over. EQUE won.
It's just the last set now. Do they really want to play it though? I guess they
It
can
will.
play it.
We'll see.
Oh,
I hope they
Marauder
play
living?
it. No,
Late
that looks
living?
like they might be done. In which case, are they all leaving? It looks like they're all leaving. I think they're forfeiting last set.
Well,
And
a shame, I would say, but it is.
that is a shame. It was a very, very close match. I think, if I'm honest, if I'm honest, I think if they played it out, it probably would have been 8-7. But it seems like they don't really care about their scores. They're leaving. They've lost already. Perhaps a little bit of, I should say, discontent in that team. However, let me just confirm.
I did tell you though about who plays Botania first on this map. Like everything was about the first map, like Carrion. The second map, then you can say 3-0, 3-0, or if you're lucky, you can get some rounds on Crusade. Some other team chokes, but good teams should not choke.
I've been told to hold on. They might play less set out. Seems like a couple of people left.
I mean, why not? It's Botania. You can get rounds. It's not over yet.
I think the round difference will matter. It could matter in the tournament, depending on how it goes against everybody else. I think, you know, it would be a shame to see them throw away 3 rounds, but I'm sure that some people aren't too happy about what's going on.
Yeah, of course you lose 3 points, but I mean it's rounds, and it's the first game. Like nothing is over in this BNL just because of the first game. There's so much games left to be played. We've seen like in the previous one, especially, for example, like teams reaching finals that didn't expect to reach finals. It's like esports, you know.
True.
It's the esports.
And I want to say as well, like, this match has been incredibly close. Like I said, this second matchup, I think, is a little unfair. Because they against Botania on an open map, where I think Botania simply has the advantage the entire time. Not sure if they're playing yet. We'll see. I'm still quite confused.
The thing now is that EQUE 2 already knows that they won, so they're not really that stressed. So even if they lose 3-0, they don't really care. Obviously they will win rounds because they will try to win rounds. It's like rounds matter at the end as well. But you don't have that pressure, you know, that, oh, I have to win, you know, because you already know you won. Meanwhile, RF, I mean, I guess they can be a bit disheartened, but this shoots 3-0, then Botania said.
And it looks like we are playing, so we'll go back to the game. 8-4. Can they make their rounds back? Well, most people will expect a 3-0 here on the Botania side, but I'm sure the morale is not great. Thank you so much, Miriam Hayes, for the raid. I appreciate you. And welcome in. So, it is now the final set. Let's see how this goes. I'm expecting a 3-0 here. Marauder going very aggressive onto Fager. DGS getting taken down, but Nightwing getting taken down as well. Marauder, I think, is going to go mask off here and just try and kill everyone. He's not very happy, I don't think. Angry Frenchman. And he does get taken down, a little bit too aggressive, perhaps. And the RF Infar pushing forwards off of that. Let's see, get some good value.
Marauder is quite low, though.
And Pina gets dismounted in this fight. Seems like the seriousness of this game, I think, has gone a little bit out the window. We have Ike. Oh, he's actually Archer mounted on a horse. He's not HA exactly. Big headshot though, as he drive-bys Jujana in the head. Not very happy about that, I reckon. But here we go. Boraz gets an inch kill on Jujana. EQUE Cav actually get good damage on that first life. DGS still dismounted in here. Marauder on his second life, I think, but gets good value here. And Big big stabs coming in and out.
I think he's
Looks like-
here. It's pretty good. Still Gingy trying to get some value.
Gingy has been, as I said before, an absolute star this match. He has been able to hold off this EQUE Inf incredibly well. And look at this. Him surviving there. Marauder may have got dismounted, but I think he's not too interested in letting Ike live there. DGS coming in.
Last one, yeah.
And finally, Ike about to go down. And there we have it. Wait, they're 1v1ing. Oh, big kick from Ike! And he corpse kicks. And he corpse kicks.
Whoa. And,
Sit down and chat as well. The
We'll have
anger,
some drama.
the drama is going crazy right now. Actually crazy. Big dislike.
I think BNL general chat will be on fire.
Let's see. But, round for RF, as we expected. The first round, Kazate is very weak. Now I think the real round starts, being honest. Kazate have a chance to do something here. Let's see what they're doing. 2 regular Cav, 1 regular Archer. They're playing it very serious. Very reformed. I see 3 throwable Javs. I think, unless I'm mistaken. Oh wait, Horus might not have one. But, oh wait, no, he does, because he doesn't have a spear on his back. Yep. They have 3 throwable Javs, I believe. Again, Nightwing out here. I'm assuming through a Cav. Trying to get some value. Didn't really work, though. They managed to take down Pina on first life. Very unfortunate. And we're back to this standpoint.
Oh, they seem to be starting a fight now. What a
Yep.
bad play. Ike seems to be going down. Another pick up on Horus. It seems it's going in favor of Orara.
Good kill from Fager, though. It is every kill onto that Inf is good. Nightwing surviving in the corner, not receiving any help though. And yep, first and a TK from Spawn by Ike, straight down the middle. Unfortunate, but first lives gone. They're actually on their last lives now. No, I think it's 100 gold for the recruit class, or is it not? I've forgotten.
But what about the
Kuzate Rabble. What's the Kuzate Rabble
90
life?
gold? 90 gold.
Yeah, so they don't have lives. Everyone is on last.
They'll just play heavy. They don't really care.
DGS dismounting. Rabble coming in. Big kill from Jujana.
Ike seem to be out.
Absolutely split fight here. DGS
Marauder
just
out though.
yeah, and they can get one Cav mounted, but both the Cav aren't looking too good. DGS is getting incredible value off of his first life here. Big bump stab into Waddler. And again, it's not looking very good. Nightwing just trying to annoy Jujana, trying to hold him up, but I don't think it's going to matter when the rest of your info are losing. Or is it? Fager trying to hold off Gingy as best he can. Not switching to his weapon. Here comes the Cav, but Gingy was waiting for it. Misses the stab, though, unfortunately. And here it goes. Fager is just not switching to a secondary weapon for some reason.
He's playing Spear Infantry. Let the man cook.
He is cooking. He's cooking up something. Gingy,
There you go.
again, living. Just living in the fight. Manages to die, finally. The man can bleed. And DGS dismounted by a throwing spear. Oh no, he is fleeing for his life. Don't lose it here. Do not lose it here. Oh dear. Come on. Cav coming in, and he does get dismounted. Very extended fight. Pina is... I don't really know what Pina's doing. Pina's struggling to pick up javelins, I believe. And let's follow Pina's story here as he tries to get around. Not sure this is the most serious rounds I've witnessed in my life, but... See?
I mean,
he shoots. Aiming for the feet. Trying to get them. Misses, unfortunately. Big shots here. Big shots, and he does not switch weapon, and he dies.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
the Gwynblade typing something in chat. Seems things are gonna.
Yeah, it's more beef,
Yeah.
more beef in chat. We love beef. There's nothing wrong with a bit of
Question
flame.
marks. Come on.
Nothing wrong with a bit of flame. It's healthy, you know? It's healthy for the scene. And I'm going to be honest, I think you predicted at the start 8-6, and I think it's going to be 8-7 for EQUE. You were almost entirely on the money.
Of course, it's esports, you know. Grinding this. The first map was everything. I told you. Like second map, who plays Botania first? Should be, you know, a 3-0. It wasn't a 3-0.
Should be 3-0 both sides. Like if all things are normal. But yeah,
Yep.
you can get your mental battered if you do lose 3-0. So does matter a little bit. Nightwing here, just waiting, trying to get us thrown to the side, but instead he feeds the jab. Gwynblade with it. Are we going to see this? Nope, he also feeds the jab. Nobody's waiting for Cav here. Nobody cares. Cav coming in, 2 behind, nothing called. Gwynblade now just surviving on this corner, surviving against 2-inf, trying his best, jumps off, decides to give it up. Gingy as well, just pushing forwards. Jujana here, trying to do God's work. He's pushed now. Let's see what he can do with the two-handed. I expect a kick coming out. It is Jujana. Let's see. No, he gets flattened against the wall, unfortunately. And Caxi arrives! Their second Cav has arrived!
I think it's pretty bad, though.
On the last round!
I think, yeah. A bit of a shame.
Very sad.
It's sad indeed. But
I
they
think-
still gave it a fight, like, you don't call this a storm match. This is what you want to see, you know? These type of matchups, these balancing, like, both teams, pretty good.
And we have a strange fight going on here. DGS just resetting, Gwynblade resetting, and now all of Botania are on their last lives. Let's see what they do. They're walking down Jujana. Jujana gets shot as well. Looks like this might be a Kazate victory. It's looking very, very rough. EQUE still have lives. They're still playing it safe. They wanna really twist the knife in there, I think, and win a couple of rounds on Kazate. RF spotting them hiding in the corner. Just waiting patiently, waiting for them to try and throw the things. Harashi misses with one of his. DGS coming behind, doesn't go for Ike.
Aggressive play.
And here
by
comes
Gwynblade.
Gingy. Gingy in a 2v1 now. As we know, he tries to survive these. Waddler in a 2v1. Cav coming in, manages to get the Botanian Cav out. And this is looking very rough for Botania. Very, very rough.
Crazy value. They still have rubble lives, they're pretty damaged. And one is out.
One is out.
Oh, and I. See Horus, maybe the value?
He's trying to get some value here, just hiding in a corner, but it's not enough. He does get a team hit out of the Archer, so a little bit of value. But we now have 4 strong rebel men. 4 strong German rebel men. Trying to take on the forces of Botania. Let's see what they can do. They're circling around to get some loot right now. Probably going to try and pick up some of the Botanian swords and things that they can find.
Maybe a spear or a throwing spear. If they get a
Throwing spear would be very nice. They can probably bully
Marauder.
Marauder with it. Marauder is going to be hunting. Does he have a throwing? No, it's a javelin. Doesn't quite have a throwing spear. Marauder's just sitting around the back, just sort of thinking about it. Nightwing's managed to get a horse. Perhaps he's going to play roleplay Cav. We'll find out.
Let's see. You could try, it can work. Seen things like this.
Yeah. But they're just waiting and waiting and trying to find more loot. They
Oh,
have
they
gave
trade the horse?
Fager the horse. So he's going to play roleplay Cav. Let's see what he can do. He does, I think, the
He will
Kazate
cook.
spear. He doesn't have the... Wait, is that Botania's spear? No, he has
Yeah,
Botania's
it is,
spear.
it
Right?
is. He will cook, I'm telling you.
Let's see
He's
it.
on the zone.
Nightwing pressing forwards. Big throw! Big double throw!
that?
Oh my
The throw?
god! They threw and
told
killed
you
them
that.
both.
Peasant Cup.
Incredible.
Insane, insane.
Incredible throws.
Marauder
And Gingy. Gingy has to do God's work here and survive, but his shield breaks and there's nothing he can do. Marauder now gets taken down by the roleplay
Peasant
cav.
Cup, bro. That peasant, I'm telling you.
And
the
that
guy
is
was
a
freaking-
round for Kazate. Not the most serious round in the world, but a round nonetheless. We love that.
It's the mental game, you know. I think they'll win more Kuzet rounds.
I think they did this. I think they won this just so that your prediction was incorrect. I think that's why they did it.
Nah, bro. I mean, they have the equal. They can snowball now. Like, that's all you need. One round to win as Kuzet. You give them hope. That's what happened to RF. They were
think-
unlucky, but
Marauder is possibly just going to 50-50 the entire time. I'm assuming he's not the happiest man right now. Let's see if he does
That's
anything
killed
but
it.
50-50. Yep, there it is! And he's getting lots of value. Nightwing dies too for being too cheeky. Looking a little bit rough for EQUE. And he's heading towards spawn. He doesn't know that Nightwing's there, though. Could have been a little cheeky stab. Jujana's turning around to try and fight the HA. Big stab. Fager's out as well on his first. And now they have these two Britannian cav. Nightwing missing the throwing. Oh, big stab onto the HA as well. And Marauder's going to finish it off. Not quite, though. And a very split, awkward fight. But a very good push from RF. Looking like it's going to be very hard for EQUE to win this round. Big throw again, though. If any more of those throws connect, then maybe they can do something about it. Pina has went Archer. Pina believes.
don't underestimate Pina.
Standing in
Apparently-
spawn. Standing in
Apparently
spawn.
he was Warband Archer, main.
He was indeed. I've seen him on Warlords. He does play Archer. Jujana coming in. Ike, good block. Misses everyone, though. Big shield there. But RF are getting so much value here. Fager down. Nightwing's just got his
There
little
is no
spear
way
down.
RF losing this. They're pretty serious.
And
about
Marauder and Jujana are just bullying these people in spawn. Heresy and Gwyn blocking them down. Horace holding up DGS this entire time, by the way. Just surviving. Eventually dies. Gwyn with the kill and the 1v2. Marauder with the TK. And 3v2 left here on their first lives. Just Ike left alive. Doing his best. Taken down by Marauder. And that will be the end of the game. They put GG's in chat. And it ends 9-7. Not too far away from what we thought, to be honest.
That's the prediction, I see.
It's very, very, very close to what you predicted. I predicted the other way. So, interesting. But, GG, everyone. Very good game. Thanks so much for the teams for letting me stream. Thanks everyone to watching. Thanks especially to Rainer for co-hosting with me. What do we think about these two teams in comparison to the rest of the league? What do you think? How do you think they're going to be placed? Do you think they're going to be middle of the table? Do you think this is maybe the Div B finals before the finals? Are they going to be to the
It's
lower
really
end?
hard to see what will happen. Like, many things can change through, you know, the tournament. But I think both of teams have equal chance of being on the first three places. I don't know who is going to be first or second, but, you know, Div B though is a pretty, you know, stacked, I would say, you know, place. We have AIDS, like the other teams as well. I don't remember exactly.
For sure.
Check out.
Congrats to everyone who predicted EQUE 2. You'll get your channel points now.
Yeah, we have
Huge.
6-1 Hink as well with Kodri. Pretty good. VOV has good solid team. I mean, they didn't do bad against 6-1. Have pretty
For
good
sure.
players. I think the Kuzet thing was bad for VOV, but they for sure have a good chance. It's like, I think many people as well said, Div B is the most competitive, like, you know, division this PNL. Many
sure.
good talents.
There's-
Div A as well, you know, there are two new teams, VW2 and IE2. So we'll see.
If I'm honest, Div A is not as competitive. Well, it would be. Let's put it this way: to be more kind, it would be a very big surprise if those two teams managed to make it out of 5th and 6th position. It's not impossible, but I think it's very unlikely. I think most people would agree if you look at Division A. Division B, I do agree. I think it's a lot more of a competitive division. I would say I would have originally said that these two teams would have been on the lower end, but I think they actually showed some very, very good very good gameplay, and I think it's tough to decide between some of these middle ones. I agree with you that I believe Hink won. I mean,
maybe interview. You want to do an interview with the captains?
we could do, if people want to do an interview, we can. That's fine.
EQUE 2, I can ask.
Yeah, let me ask. Let me message Harishi, see if he wants to chat.
Yeah, as well. Let's listen their opinions. This is important as well. Like them saying their gameplay, their pros and cons, that they could have done better. Obviously, I could do one, but they still could have, like, especially 3-0 the Batania. Like, I think giving the enemy the chance that they hope, you know, that they can turn it over is more devastating. But they managed to, you know, win it. So
For sure.
that's pretty good.
Thanks so much, everyone, for your subs. Thanks for the 5 gifties. Whoever the anonymous gifter is, I appreciate you. Thanks for the Prime sub, Joker.
After all, this is Bannerlord Esports, you know?
It is Bannerlord Esports. I'm reaching out. I'm seeing if any of them want to do an interview. I'll reach out to the RF first, and then if they want to play, then if they want to talk, they can. If not, that's fine. Looks like they don't want to talk. So maybe let's get an interview from Ike. Maybe let's get Ike in here.
And Nightwing. I think Nightwing is the captain as well.
Oh
But
yeah, Nightwing is the IGL actually. Yeah, let's bring Nightwing. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Let's bring him in.
Let me ask him.
Yeah. If they don't want to, that's fine. We can just end here. But I think Division B is going to be one of the more interesting divisions in this tournament. I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping I can cast more Division B games. If I have the time, I will. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream.
It seems Ike wants to come. I don't know about Nightwing. I think he's AFK.
Okay,
But yeah, Ike is
let's
coming.
get Ike. Bring Ike. Let's bring Ike in. All right. Interview with one of the captains. Hello.
This is Ike.
Hello.
Ike. Welcome.
Yes.
Congratulations, first of all. Congrats on your win. How do you feel you performed today? How do you feel?
Like personally, I didn't play the first one, but I was pretty happy how the team played for the first map. Like we could have probably won Azerai, but it is what it is. 2 rounds are still good, and completely stomped them on Empire.
Yeah.
And Batonia was fine. Was good. I don't know what did we play? 3-1, yeah. No. Did we 3-0 them or 3-1 them on Batonia?
It was 3-1 on
3-1
Batonia.
for your Batonia.
Yeah, I think the one round we could have also won, but it is what it is. And Kuzite, I think everybody was just trolling, to be honest.
I mean,
Yeah.
won. Yeah.
I think
we won,
you
so-
guys were definitely not as serious on Kuzate for sure. I think everyone saw that. What do you think your biggest challenge was dealing with Reformed? What do you think the problems were? Because obviously you
the
said
5-imp, bro.
5
The
imp.
5-imp, yeah, because we've never played against it before. The 5-imp was
Interesting.
crazy because I already thought, because they have to Jana Marauder, they're probably gonna play Horse Archer on Kuzet.
Yeah.
So I was like already playing with that, but the 5-imp I didn't expect. And because they have great Cav with Gas and Quaxi, so I thought they're definitely gonna play 2 Cav. So 5-imp was kind of surprising. And I think it worked on Empire really good, but on Azerai I think it just fell apart. Yeah,
Okay.
like they weren't really useful. Like 5 Azerai wasn't.
Do you
really
think
doing
it
that
was weakness for them not having like the second cabin there when they were playing 5 infantry on the first map?
much. Definitely. Like on Azerai 100%. On Empire you can play it because actually Kyrion suits the 5-imp playstyle pretty well because you have 2 flags which are perfect for 5-imp. But you need the mobility and probably also the damage from the Azerai Cav to be useful in general.
Okay.
Also, we got Nightwing here, the IGL. If Nightwing wants to say something as well.
Hello. Yeah, we struggled with the 5 imps on Empire, as I already said. I needed to adapt there, and well, got I think the first round also quite lucky a bit with the good engages, which we have been also training, and yeah, the other imp I wasn't hold that much. On the open map it was kinda, I don't know, it felt maybe pretty weird because both teams were just going into some interesting skirmishes here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess when we got the 3 rounds on Britannia in, then they just said, okay, whatever. Then it was more troll on the last set, but it was still fun. It was a good match.
Winning
How?
2 rounds.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
say-
go on.
sorry.
You go.
No, I mean winning 2 rounds on Azrai gave you confidence, no? For the Empire set to come.
Actually, we were quite a bit, well, not upset, but like we were a bit sad about not getting more, especially the duel among myself.
Ah,
There
yeah,
could
it
have
was
been,
you.
like,
Yeah, indeed.
yeah, we could have like get more from the first set, but it is what it is, and we knew that our Empire set is the better set for us. It suits us better. So we knew, okay, we already got 2 rounds, that's quite good, but now we have to do it better, and well, we delivered then, and which I think also broke a bit their spirit. Going from
Definitely.
the,
There was a little bit of
from the
flame each
weeks-
side.
yeah, they had the weak set, and the second and the third set was also the weak set in the second map, so it was tough to keep the mental, I think, and to keep the momentum.
I have I have heard that I believe they were missing Caxi, and Caxi was meant to be there, and he turned up at the very, very last round. Do you think if they had 2 Cav for that first map, do you think that would have changed anything?
Honestly,
You want to answer?
I don't think that would have changed much because yes, still 2 Cavs are better for map control, are better for the engagements, and Quaxi is a very good player. But what they did on Empire with the 5 imps, that was quite pretty well, and I think then in the end we countered that quite good as well. I think in a 4v4 imp in a 2v2 Cav situation we would have still came out of top. Maybe not in the Cav 2v2s, but then we would have played differently according to our strength, and then we would have beat them on that side. On the open map though, I think Quaxi or even like Gas also missed. They would have had a huge impact. I think they're both pretty good players, and yeah, you saw that they are lacking that. They tried to compensate with Horse Archer and other interesting strategies, which in the end luckily didn't work against us.
Yeah, interestingly, they tried a lot of I don't want to call them cheese strategies because they're not really cheese, but they did some more unique strategies early on in Khuzait, and they only really won a round when they played the very normal 3 imp 1 archer 2 cav strat, which is something interesting. But in general, looking past this match and beyond, or actually before I go on to that. Either this is to either of you, whoever wants to answer. Is this the result that you sort of expected? Did you expect to win harder? Did you expect, like, before you went into the match, like while you were training, were you expecting to win harder here? Were you expecting to do better on the second map, the first map, or were you expecting to lose this match? What was your thoughts going in before this match?
I would probably say, like, Nivon can also give his thoughts after me, but I would probably say that that's the best thing that could have happened, because it was one of our, I would probably say, best Azrai sets we played, so really good. And I think the Azrai Empire setup, yeah, you have 3 respawns, but the X is just fucking two-shot you, and it's so crazy what damage they can do, so winning 2 rounds there is really good. And I think we just played Empire just way better than they did. Like, no offense to them, they also did really good, but Empire's just so strong, and if you can play around it, it's really good. And maybe the 3-1 on Batania, we could have played better and not losing the 1 round to Kuzet. But Kuzet has like 1 strong round, and if you lose it against them, it's not that bad. And we were planning on kind of winning the match already on the first map anyways, because of our strong inf. So it worked pretty well in our favor, yeah.
Okay. And as a final question to both of you, who do you think in Division B is going to be your toughest opponent? Who do you reckon your hardest matchup is against? Maybe it's because of their play style, maybe it's just their players are very good. Who do you think is going to be the toughest for you guys to deal with?
I think it's gonna be something between Styx or Hink. Because Styx has a very good roster, especially on their special classes where we are a bit lacking in skill-wise. They have and they have 2 amazing archers. That's gonna be hard. And Hink, because we're quite same with Quad V, and also the open map. We don't know what the second map is, obviously in the last week, but first I think is Zendaya. An open map against Hink that will cause us a lot of problems, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
they have very good archers. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks so much for talking to me. Thanks everyone for also watching. I think I'm gonna probably end the stream here.
Yeah, we need the screenshots, man.
You need the screenshots.
No one did screenshots, man. I got 2.
I'll see if I can grab them. And other than that, I look forward to next matches. I think Division B is very fun. I think it's gonna be interesting. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna go peace out. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
I need more than a piece, my brother. If you rollin' with me, my brother, just know we going past the peak, my brother. And I keep my eyes on the prize so I can never see defeat, my